Flicker and the Whispering Woods. In the sun-dappled ancient forest of Willow Creek lived a small fox named Flicker. Flicker wasn't like the other fox kids who chased butterflies. Flicker was intensely curious. He had bright, inquisitive eyes and a tail that twitched with excitement. The one thing that truly fascinated Flicker was the Whispering Woods, a section of the forest near the edge of Willow Creek that everyone else avoided. His mother, Elara, would often warn him away. "Stay clear of the Whispering Woods, Flicker," she would say. "It's full of strange illusions and tricks." The most feared illusion was the myth of the moon petal. It was said that deep within the woods grew a flower that granted the finder endless happiness. Flicker's father, Thane, a skilled hunter, told him, "The only way to find the truth is to use your mind, not your hopes." One crisp autumn morning, Flicker decided he had had enough of simply accepting warnings. "If the flower is a trick, I must understand why it's a trick," he thought. Taking a deep breath, Flicker slipped under the thorny bushes that marked the boundary. The moment he stepped inside, the forest changed. The sunlight fractured into dizzying patterns, and the trees seemed to lean in and whisper conflicting directions. "Turn right for the moon petal," hissed a rustling leaf. "No, left, down by the dark moss," croaked a passing toad. He felt a strong pull to follow the loudest voice, but then he remembered his father's lesson. In the forest, the loudest call is often a distraction. Observe the subtle signs. This was a piece of his father's knowledge. Flicker paused, and instead of listening to the confusing sounds, he relied on his knowledge of the forest. He looked for things that couldn't easily be faked. The steady flow of a stream, which always followed the most logical downward path. He followed the stream, the most honest guide, deep into the woods. The path became quieter, less flashy, and far more difficult. It was muddy, and he had to push through thickets, but he kept going. Finally, he came to a small, unassuming clearing. In the center sat a small, pale white flower. It didn't glow like the moon. It simply reflected the faint, true light of the forest. This must be the moon petal. A grumpy old badger, Digby, appeared from behind a rock. "The happiness came not from finding it," Flicker said to the others later, "but from knowing that I found it by trusting my own mind and my knowledge. Knowledge is the compass, and truth is the destination." The wise fox had found his greatest reward, wisdom,